So, today I'm going to be telling us a story. I'm going to be telling a lot of stories this year, trust me. And most of them will be coming from the Bible, okay? I'm not going to tell you where it's coming from. You are going to find that out for yourself, okay? So, the story I want to talk about today, you'll get the message definitely at the end. I'm going to say something about it, but you will get the message when we get to the end. Now, the story is told of a prophet that came from Judah. This was after Judah and Israel were split. The prophet came from Judah. God sent him all the way from Judah to come to Bethel to warn King Jeroboam against his attitude. He was told to warn Jeroboam that after God had brought him out and made him king, he defied God by building altars and going against God's will. And to prove, that for that reason, Jeroboam's lineage will not continue. His lineage on the throne will not be a lasting one. And to prove this, the altar was going to be split in two, something like that. He was giving some warning, but I'm not dwelling on that because I'm getting somewhere. And then, as he said it, the king was like, seize him. You know, where he stretched his hand to say, seize him, the hand remained that way and became leprous or something at that moment. So he had to beg the prophet to please pray for him, intercede on his behalf. The prophet did, the hand was restored. And what the prophet said actually took place. The altar that they were in was split in two and all that. I think fire came out or something like that. So, of course, Jeroboam must have, when some things happen, the heat of the moment, you get scared and all that. It was like, man of God, come, follow me home, so I give you something to eat and drink. And Jeroboam said, the prophet said, no, that God told him to come and deliver this message. And as he comes, he's not supposed to eat, he's not supposed to drink, and he's not supposed to go back the way he came. So after delivering the message, he went the other way. So there was this older prophet in that Bethel whose sons came to tell him what had transpired. And for some weird reason, I'm still trying to understand how that thing happened. Now in Nigeria, we'll look and say, devil don't whisper for his ear. Because obviously the devil whispered in his ear. He saddled his horse or entered a car, as one to fit it, and went to block this younger prophet who was leaving town and said, young man, come and follow me home. Let me give you something to eat and drink. And the man said, I can't do that. This is the message God gave to me. I'm not supposed to eat, I'm not supposed to drink, and I'm not supposed to go back the way because I'm not supposed to go back with you. I'm going away. Then this guy now lied. I don't understand this lie, one lie. This is a classic case of village people, honestly. He now said that an angel of the Lord told me to invite you to come and eat, that you should come and eat. Nothing will happen to you. And that was how the foolish young prophets who God spoke to, who decided he wanted to hear what an angel told somebody else as against what God told him, now followed him to his house. And he gave him food and drink as he was eating, as he was drinking. This man that went to lure him and lied to him and brought him, God now spoke through him. Now, what did he say? The Lord now spoke through the prophet, actually. The Lord now spoke through the old prophet who deceived this younger prophet and told him, I asked you to do this, you did your own. Because you did your own, you will not get to where you are going. You will die on the way. This was why they were eating. I can imagine the awkward silence that must have taken place, especially how the person who is now saying this would have felt after lying, and now he's the one God is using to tell. Very interesting, honestly. And so he finished eating, and the guy helped him to even get on his way. As he was going, a lion came and attacked him and killed him. In short, the message came to meet this old prophet to tell him, see what happened. When he got there, he realized that the lion was standing beside the body. The lion did not touch the donkey or horse of the dead prophet, neither did he destroy the prophet's body. Just stood there. And this old prophet took the body of this young man and went to bury him. In short, he told his sons that when he dies, he should be buried beside this guy. So that's the story that I want to tell you. And I'm very sure the lesson The moral lesson, like we used to say, is already, you've already gotten it. God told you. You chose to listen to the man who said an angel told him. So this is a classic case of what is happening in our world today. God should talk to you and not to other persons to talk to you. If you are a Christian, if you call yourself a Christian, God should be able to speak to you. Other people are not more Christians than you are. Your pastor is not more Christian than you are. Learn to hear God for yourself. It is worse still if you have actually heard from God, but you've chosen that it is what other people said that is more important. So that is my story. Oh, Una, well done.